Hello, everyone. This is about the 2004, 2005 4L80E junkyard transmission. Unfortunate for me, um, somebody actually who previously owned this got into it, and I don't know if they were trying to do just regular maintenance on it or you know, transmission tune-up and changing the solenoids on the valve body. But let me show you guys something. For me to have removed the A and B shift solenoids, this is what I had to do to one of the bolts. Okay, and I don't know if you guys can see, but whoever did this saw it fit to put red Loctite on the Torx bolts that hold the solenoids. Now I am faced with the same problem with the TCC solenoid, and it seems like the bolt was already stripped, and the reason probably why the Torx head was stripped is because they realized that they had gotten the wrong solenoid for this valve body, and since they had put Loctite on the bolts that hold these solenoids, they couldn't get the bolt out, so they basically stripped it and just went about it with the wrong solenoid that does not belong in this valve body. And here's another bolt. I don't know if my phone can focus in on this, but yeah, right there you can see traces a little bit, not so much on this one. So I was able to get it out without stripping it. And this was for one of the 1-2 shift solenoids. As the other one, you see I had to square off the head, and I was able to get a pair of vice grips on it and get it out. But this one was a little bit challenging. I might have to weld a nut on there and get it off. So just as a precaution, because if you were to take a transmission like this to a professional transmission builder and have them fix all these issues, it seems like every bolt hole was pretty much stripped, and a bunch of helicoil kits were done. And the reason why that is because when using a reusable gasket, that this one is so glued on there with ATV or gasket maker on the pan, and of course they were all that stuff was gunked up in the bolts of the transmission and gunked up in the threads. If you want to strip out all your bolt holes and destroy your transmission, this is a great way of doing it. Whoever owned this vehicle and try to do a simple transmission tune-up. If you don't know what you're doing, leave it to a professional. Because if you bring a transmission like this to a professional, he's going to tell you it's junk. It's destroyed. By simply putting red Loctite on the bolts that hold 3 solenoids on the valve body. And there's a reason why it's called a reusable gasket. You don't need to put anything on it. I mean, this is literally glued to the pan. It has to be grinded off or snapped off because there is so much of this gunk in there. And by some miracle, they did wait maybe 24 hours or more for it to dry, because it doesn't look like there's any inside the transmission. Thank God for that, because there's a gunk of it sticking out all over the pan, everywhere. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is the way to strip out bolt holes, to actually destroy the bolt holes in the, for the mounting of the oil pan. This is a great way to do it. And to destroy the valve body, hopefully I can salvage this valve body by trying to use these type, but I don't think I have any anything smaller, as small as to get onto that bolt and grip it, to remove this destroyed bolt. And I actually had to cut cut part of it, of the bracket that holds the solenoid, and as you could see how much damage was kind of done to the mounting face over here of the valve body, which I'm probably going to have to take a little grinder to it and clean it up. That wasn't caused by me. Apparently, when they forced the wrong solenoid for this valve body, there are different ones, people, and they actually hammered it in, and it's beyond me if how on earth it ever worked correctly. But I had to put a pair of vice grips on it and hit it up with lube blaster and tap it out slowly. This is a great way to really destroy a transmission. And so if you don't know what you're doing, I mean, you can YouTube it. Just simple stuff, how to do a transmission tune-up and this and that, and how to install a reusable gasket. You're not supposed to use any RTV or any gasket maker on any of that stuff, because it will destroy the threads in the holes of the mounting flange for the oil pan, transmission oil pan on the transmission, and also destroy the threads on the bolts. And using red Loctite on the bolts for the solenoids is absolutely insanity. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. Bring it to a professional. This is no way to try to save money. And I mean, if you really want to learn about transmissions and whatnot, you see, I'm a do-it-yourselfer, and I am far from being any kind of professional, but I have a mechanical background, and I've done a lot of work on all my vehicles, and trust me, this is no way to do stuff. Either you do it right or you don't do it at all. Uh, you can YouTube it. You watch it. It's very simple stuff to do. And how to do it right and step by step. If you want to learn in-depth stuff, right here on YouTube, there's this guy that he is amazing at transmission building and tear down and performance and you name it. Step by step, basic builds, you name it. He does it all. Nick's Transmissions. YouTube him. He is awesome. If you have a question, he responds quickly. It's incredible. It's a really great dude. Great content. So educate yourself before you attempt something and you actually destroy it. I'm going to try to salvage this junkyard transmission and do everything correctly. If worst comes to worst, I'm going to have to get another valve body. But I'm going to attempt to weld a nut onto that Torx head screw to get that bolt out without trying to warp the valve body. I don't know if it can be done. Like I said, I'm a do-it-yourselfer. I've removed, destroyed bolts and retapped and rethreaded stuff, and but I've never attempted this on a valve body. So wish me luck, guys. Okay, till next time.